Hello, I'm Grace Kanja, and this is Newsfeed, your dose of what people are talking about online. Images of atrocities being committed in Sudan by the paramilitary rapid support forces continue to flood social media. After more than 2.5 years of civil war, the last remaining stronghold in Darfur, Fasher city, fell to the RSF in October. The paramilitary group has since gone on a killing spree, murdering thousands of civilians in just a few days.
The scale of the killing is so brutal and horrifying to the point where blood has flooded the streets in the Fasher, and it can be seen throughout satellite images. Satellite images have shown blood stains on the ground.
Yale's School of Public Health has analyzed and released fresh satellite images that show a cleanup exercise with the RSF collecting bodies and digging mass graves. And as the death toll mounts, RSF is being accused of silencing witnesses and those documenting the atrocities, activists, aid workers, and journalists.
The humanitarian community wasn't spared at all. We just lost 5 precious volunteers from the Sudanese Red Crescent. You know, between Gaza and Sudan, these are the 2 most lethal places for humanitarian actors to function. The International Red Cross lost 4 colleagues in 2 years. Is that the ratio we want to keep now?
And more people continue to leave Fasher. The UN says over 80,000 of the city's 260,000 population have fled 70 kilometers west to the already overcrowded town of Tawila. More than 1,300 of them arrived with gunshot wounds after being attacked while fleeing Fasher. Those who fled Sudan earlier have been expressing their grief.
Dear Sudan, would you take me back? If I promised to be good this time, if I promised not to curse the heat, not to sigh when the lights went out mid-sentence, not to complain when the tap coughed air instead of water. Tell me, Sudan, did I betray you when I left? Was I supposed to stay and break with you? Instead of breaking alone, so far away, I wanted to come back stronger, to rebuild you. Now I don't even know what's left of us to rebuild.
Now, many social media users are stunned after YouTube deleted around 700 videos and terminated the accounts of 3 Palestinian human rights groups. Al-Haq, Al-Mazan Center for Human Rights, and the Palestinian Center for Human Rights all had their accounts deleted. They had posted videos of the genocide in Gaza and people suffering in the occupied West Bank.
Over 700 videos that documented the horrific acts of babies' heads being blown off, not Israeli babies, but Palestinian babies being blown off, innocent Palestinian civilians being killed, executed, targeted, picked off one by one, and some even in mass numbers. Those videos that documented the crimes that the Israeli soldiers as well as the Israeli government did to Palestine under illegal occupation have now been quietly erased off of YouTube and Google.
YouTube confirmed that it terminated the 3 organizations' accounts after a sanctions review citing Google's policy that bars publisher products for entities restricted under trade and export laws, whatever that means. The decision erased more than 700 videos, including investigations into the killing of Palestinian American journalist Shireen Abu Akleh and documentation of home demolitions and torture testimonies. And this is, of course, tied to Trump's sanctions after the ICC issued arrest warrants for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant in November of 2024. Literally have no idea why companies are bending the knee to the United States and the United States on behalf of Israel. I'm just baffled by it. I have nothing against Israel, but I do have everything against what the government's doing right now against Palestinians.
The removals were first reported by The Intercept. As the news gains traction online, content creators are criticizing YouTube and contemplating if they should remove their own channels from the streaming platform.
It makes me question just wanting to have a platform on YouTube, period, despite me not having a big platform as is. But still, like, it's really making me question if I want to keep my platform on YouTube, because you guys already know I'm pro-Palestine. Free Palestine till it's backwards. Free Congo till it's backwards. Free Sudan till it's backwards. Like, and just to see this, like, YouTube doing, if I dedicate my whole channel to Palestine like I have kind of been doing to, get your tail out of the way, I got kind of been doing to my TikTok, it's more or less just calling out injustices throughout the world. But if I so much as make one video or one post calling out Israel, that's wrapped for my channel. Like, censorship is becoming super, super ridiculous.
What? Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings, you wear weaves in your hair, you wear fake eyelashes, you wear fake nails. All of these things are not conducive to fighting, okay? So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist stream around into something positive. Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking.
No, you are not a black woman, and that is despicable and downright racist. That's Lilly Gaddis, the pro-MAGA influencer whose Halloween costume caused outrage. Many people online are understandably furious and frankly baffled by her choices. The so-called costume wasn't just offensive, it played into ugly stereotypes that have been used to demean black people for generations. Blackface has a deeply troubling history dating back to the 19th century when white performers used it in minstrel shows to mock and dehumanize black people, portraying them as loud, inferior, or as characters to be laughed at. Today, when blackface reappears, it isn't simply a costume. It carries all that painful history along with it. Many are questioning how the self-described MAGA sensation can be so tone deaf and racially insensitive in 2025. The fact that she's refusing to apologize seems to only amplify the backlash she's facing.
Last night was Halloween, as many people know. And I decided to dress up like everyone else does. You know, people are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of, which is the black woman, which is a person who is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined, that their race card is no longer working in this new climate.
This is what rage bait does. This is what people do on purpose, especially when they're just so jealous, when all you do is spend your time thinking about us. Who are her sponsors? Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. Who are her sponsors?
She dressed up as a black woman, blackface and all, and the complete display of racism, disrespect, and disgusting stereotype made me sick to my stomach. She has a huge following on many social media platforms. How can people support this?
Ever wished you had a robot to clean your house? Well, it's finally here, but it comes with a hefty price tag and controversial privacy terms. The robotics startup 1X, backed by OpenAI, just opened pre-orders for its new humanoid robot, Neo. It's roughly human-sized, weighs 30 kilos, and is powered by AI that lets it see, hear, and understand its surroundings. Think of it as a walking mix between ChatGPT and a Roomba that costs $20,000. It can lift 70 kilos, organize your shelves, and even hold a conversation at the same time, which, depending on how you feel about robots that talk back, is either amazing or mildly terrifying.
Yeah, I'm respectfully gonna sit this one out. I want nothing to do with this. Talk about a horror movie plot waiting to happen. I don't know if you're hip to this, but this is a humanoid robot called Neo that does your chores for you, and for only 20 grand, you can get a robot that is 5'6" and has cameras as eyes. I don't know about you, that sounds terrifying to me. If it doesn't know how to do one of the chores you tell it to do, it needs a human to go inside of the robot, somebody from the company to go inside of the robot to do the chore, and then it'll remember how to do it. because that doesn't sound creepy at all. Thought we would have had enough movies and by now to be like, yeah, we're not letting this fly. That's a terrible idea.
So naturally, the internet is having a field day. Here's some of the funniest tweets and posts about our soon-to-be robot overlord.
Day 2 of cleaning up after humans.
Good morning. Your wife snuck out to a Coldplay concert after you went to bed last night. Have a great day.
Husband is outsourcing his one job.
Put the dishes away, Neo.
I am sorry, Dave. I can't do that.
The masculine urge to buy a $20,000 humanoid robot instead of a bed frame.
Good morning. I cleaned the dog like you asked me to do. It stopped moving after I took it out of the washing machine.
May drip mine out.
My Neo robot has a rod mode.
Good morning. Your payment was declined for the 3rd time, and this is your final reminder to update the credit card on the file.
Now, in beauty pageants, being polite and graceful matters. There's even an award for it called Miss Congeniality. But at this year's Miss Universe, several contestants walked out after an official from host nation Thailand had publicly berated Miss Mexico. The moment was tense, and many say it goes against the values the pageant claims to promote.
Let me break it down for y'all. This is Miss Mexico. Her name is Fatima. She didn't promote something that he wanted to promote because her organization told her not to. And he calls her out in front of everyone in the orientation room. And he tells them to raise their hand. He's basically like, you know who you are, raise your hand. No one does anything. It's all awkward in the room. All the girls are looking at each other like, what is going on? And then finally he goes,
Mexico, where are you? Okay?
There.
I heard you not agree to post everything about Thailand.
So then the whole time he goes, why won't you post it? And she's trying to explain that her team said not to. And that's probably because it has nothing to do with Miss Universe. But then he goes off on a tangent. And then she decides to stand up and speak up for herself. And this was his response.
If you follow the order from your national director, you are damaged.
It's not about me. It's about all the people that are concerned.
I didn't give you opportunity to talk. Please keep polite for me. I'm still talking. Security.
At this point, everyone starts walking out, and then Miss Mexico talks to the press right after that. And she says what he did, how he spoke to her, was so disrespectful, calling her dumb and everything. And she says it does not matter if you want the crown, doesn't matter if you want to win. It does not take away your dignity as a woman. And the Miss Universe winner, Victoria, walked out as well. Since the drama, Noah has been caught crying before and during the press tours. He has apologized and says that he is invested and tries to do his best to create activities to ensure fairness for everyone.
And that's our show. Find our latest stuff on YouTube and do subscribe to our channel. See you soon.